Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my live broadcast number 275, I think it is. Broadcasting live out of Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Ki Pio, and I'm addressing the Billy and Koi community. We're going to go into the blog and we're going to have a look at the send button meeting. I haven't been in there as of yet. The send button meeting was Tuesday morning New Zealand time. That's the time we received the broadcast, the 10 broadcasts for the send button meeting. But before I share my screen, we'll go and have a look around the blog and see what else has come up, and then we'll go back to the send button meeting, and that's us. So I'll just share the screen. Down here, share. And I'll just drop that one down, down, yeah. And sharing the screen right now. Now, here's one I see here. It's one of our friends from Bangladesh, and his name is Farhan Habib. And congratulations, mate, on your 200th live broadcast. And that was done the other day, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And I totally forgot to congratulate him, but now, yeah, I'm doing that right now. But sort of going backwards up the list here. So be, do, and then have. This is the order to a successful part. So there's a video in there. If you're interested, and go and have a look. You know, sometimes they can go for around 30 minutes to an hour. Some of them. I don't really have that much time to concentrate on videos, and it's not fair using my broadcasting time up and using other people's videos to take down the time to end. This one here, this one here. So that's a good broadcast here. If you have a bit of time, go and have a look at this guy. And he's quite good, and he's only a new broadcaster by the looks, and he's on his 29th, so spend a bit of time and have a look at these new guys that are just joining TBC and deciding to broadcast. Okay, here's another one here, uplifting messages on the blog. Please enjoy the video. Then again, there's another person who will be doing that. So the more you go back into them, and the more information you may find that will help benefit you. Now, this is this morning's send button meeting. I want to do this one. I'll need to do this one. And this is only a short video. I have seen it, and it's featured TBC Lifestyle. And these guys, I'll play this one. It's only a short one. And these guys are from the Philippines, and that's the send button meeting. Noli is that guy there to the right. So we'll just go in and play it. And it's got the heading as TBC. Okay, that's just the TBC lifestyle and knowledge from the Philippines. And right now, the Philippines are really going hot and fast with recruiting for TBC, along with Cameroon and Nigeria and other big countries that's pushing them out. I think in the last week we may have recruited, up around about 5,000 last week. So it's starting to pick up, and we need to start recruiting quickly, and we need to get rid of those coins that are in the admin wallet. We can't afford to have any coins left in that wallet by the end of this year. So we can, straight after the redemption, we'll move into the eco phase. We must have that, the majority of those coins that are still sitting in the admin wallet, all gone, all out of there. Okay, so we're going to have a look what was said on the send button meeting. So we'll just go in there and we'll just open that up. Okay, September 16, 2019, send button meeting. More meetings starting now. Okay, due to a change in YouTube platform, as of August the 1st, our send button hosts will not be able to share their screen if they use YouTube Live straight up. Admin recommends using StreamYard to do live YouTube broadcasts because it allows you to have a panel and you can screen share on it. So yeah, just before August gone, we Google Hangouts finished, so we had to find another avenue for broadcasting, not only for broadcasting but sharing the information on screen that we quite often do. Okay, we will be hosting the Send Button live broadcasts in all languages on Monday, September 16, 2019 at 9 a.m. PDT. So I would say PDT is Pacific Daylight Time, and 5 p.m. WAT. And the WAT in this case will be West Africa time. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 8:45 a.m. PDT on Monday, September 16, inside your Kringle Cashback office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. PDT, and show up and collect up to 1 million cookies and rewards. Now, the 1 million cookies, those are free, and you need to do certain functions to gain those cookies. And the first one is to be a broadcaster. That helps you get the 1 million cookies. Right at that stage, that's all you need to do to become a broadcaster, like I am doing to you. And if you're not a broadcaster and you attend send button meetings, then you receive 1,000 free cookies, and they go towards your redemption day, which is coming this November. Okay, these are all the guys and girls. Well, there should be some girls in there somewhere. Oh, yes, one there. They all do the send button meetings in their own language, and there's one guy up to the top left-hand corner, Mbe Derrick. He does the English side of the send button meeting. Okay, what is TBC confidential? I can't tell you. You'll need to attend a send button meeting to find out. If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and the seller of any transaction if TBC is discounted. Okay, what they mean by discounting the coins If you're new to cryptocurrency, what they mean here is discounting the coin. If the coin is going for $100 US a day, let's just put that figure on it. Well, that's exactly what you sell it for. Nothing more and nothing less. Okay, and that's just for one coin. I'm only referring to one coin. And obviously the other currencies will have to bring up the currency to meet, let's say, $100 US, purchase a coin from whoever you're buying. Now, if you ever caught, like if the seller is selling you a coin, say, they say, oh, I'll sell it to you for $50, and you as the buyer agree, and if you ever get caught, that's what they call discounting. Now, a lot of things can happen in that if you ever caught discounting. But we'll just carry on. I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept costs down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, and another thing, we are private. So when we are private, we let's say, get down to earth, we create, or admin creates the rules as he sees fit to keep us moving forward. Whereas we're not a public coin, which are those that are on the coin markets. We are not on the coin market yet, and I don't think we will be. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Transactions over 400 grains. Okay, each grain we're talking about here is a grain of gold. Okay, we only use the grain of gold as a guideline. We don't actually have gold to support TBC as of yet. Okay. So 400 grains will result in the TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of transaction, make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Okay. Total transactions done in a 24-hour period over 2,000 grain will result in a TBC commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Now, up here, I was only talking about one coin. Well, one coin in grains is only 40 grains. Here, we're talking about 400 grains, okay? Down here, we're talking about 2,000 grains, okay? And the next paragraph here, contact the commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grain or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size has been done for something of equal value to prevent massive discounting of our coins. TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC commissioner, who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins of their lawful value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. Okay, here's one of the 3 contests we have going in Bitcoin. Okay, this is the English Bitcoin contest. First place is Megatech, so he hasn't got a face in there, Megatech. The second place goes to Kasimu Latif, and there's the second place there. That's his face there. And the third place goes to Williams Ali Bawali, and that's third place here. Looks like a woman. Oh, well. Okay, now we have the French Bitcoin contest. First place is the leader of the Cameroon Bitcoin contest, but he does the English one. Okay, first place to Mbaye Derek with 205 sign-ups or referrals. Second place goes to Itindali Samuel, which is that one here, the guy with glasses, cool. Third place goes to Maninga Timothy. There he is, yeah, that guy there. Okay, so that's for the French Bitcoin. Now, Tagalog Bitcoin contest, this is the third and last. First place goes to Ace Fletcher. This is a young fellow there, 301 sign-ups. Second place goes to Mary Lou Brow, and that's her there, Mary Lou. Okay, and the third place goes to Abimbola Agumbawali. So that's that guy. I won't try and pronounce his name a second time. So that's him there. And for the first place goers, that's 200 grains worth. So in dollars that was $626.83 US dollars. So they all get that, and they get paid in Bitcoin. So there's the amount in Bitcoin that the first place getters get. That's all in the whole 3. Second place getters is for 100 grains. They receive $313.42, and there's the equivalent in Bitcoin. And the third place of 50 grains, which is $156.71, and there's your equivalent in Bitcoin. And these are, for the English, these are the transactions to wallet. Okay. There you go. And there's your transaction IDs. This is the French one, the 3 for the French, first, second, and third. And this is the Tagalog, the 3 that are out of there. And yeah, compare this week with last 90 days. Okay. So this week, we had referred the whole TBC community. We had referred or signed up 3,601 referrals into TBC. That was for last week. So the TBC community is growing very, very fast. And we'll just go down here a wee bit. We have analyzed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that the TBC members in the Philippines led the whole TBC community in growth with 47 contestants and 707 paid sign-ups last week. Okay, 41 countries had 600 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 5,278 members in it. Now, I'll explain what it is to be a full-timer in Bitcoin contest, and it's actually a requirement. overall. Okay, Cameroon, Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Ivory Coast, South Africa, India, Papua New Guinea, Bangladesh, Canada, Burundi, Benin, Rwanda, United States, and Japan were all strong contenders last week to double-digit and triple-digit numbers. Right, we want to thank all those that have made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week, and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 1,078 merchants now, of which 110 are admin reviewed and have qualified for the merchant promo. And as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, Spanish, German, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. Now, I was a little bit earlier on at the top of that paragraph, I said I'd explain what a full-timer is. Okay, when you go into your back office, if you're a new sign-up, you fill out what's required in your profile called This Is Where You Will See It. This part here. Just click on the check status and it will tell you if you are a full-timer or a part-timer. Now, if you are a part-timer and you need to become full-timer regardless, if you are going into the Bitcoin contest or not, you need to have that requirement as of now when you sign up. Okay. In order to participate in Bitcoin contests, you need to be a qualified full-timer. To qualify, you need a completed profile. You have to have attended or viewed a recent send button meeting. Now it says meeting, it doesn't say them all. So if you attend one, that's fine. And you must have at least 2 active paid referrals below you. So beside yourself, you must have 2 down below. So you've got a triangular matrix. We call it a matrix because people need to know what this looks like. So you're at the top and there's one each side down below of you. And that's your matrix. Okay? And you just check on the status, click on that, and it will tell you what you are. If you're not, then you're required to follow these instructions up above. You have a new language, whichever language you prefer, you just click on the language and that'll come up. Changes to languages will go into effect Monday coming. Okay. Then you just push the update button. Okay, if you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups, and they need it to qualify as a full-timer. We have 3 Bitcoin contests happening right now: English, Tagalog, and French. If you don't follow the instructions last week to change your language by placing the correct keyword in the send button meeting of the language you want to switch to, then you will be in the default language, English. That's the default language across the board is English. Okay, if you want your language done in French, then switch it to French and Italian. And if you haven't done that, it will come up in English. In order to switch to a different language for next week, you have to go into the bottom of the profile page of the KCBO and make that change this week. So that's the page here we're talking about. That's at the bottom. That's at the bottom of the KCBO. Okay, make that change. This promo, it's on right now. Okay, it costs you around approximately $100 to buy 40 grains. There's a 40 grains down there, which is one whole TBC. Now, there's the value of one whole TBC now, $10 million. Get one. Buy one when you join. I know you got to pay $25 a month for your admin fee. That's monthly. I know that. But why pay your monthly fee without having anything in your account? So why not just go to another extra $100 or more and buy one whole TBC coin? And that's the value right now, and that goes up. The more referrals or the more sign-ups we have, the higher that goes. The dollar value goes up for each member. Okay, for each member. So that's what that's worth. $10 million is a massive amount of money. Yeah, even if you don't have to go and buy 40 grains. But if I was you, I'd take that one chance because you only have one more chance. All of this closes down at the end of November this year. Unless the 1,111,111 positions, and that'll come up shortly, are full, and this closes down. This holiday promo closes right down. And if you do not hurry up and get in, don't worry about these little bits and pieces. You're not after them. But if you want to buy them, that's fine. Go for at least one coin. Okay, and they're saying down here, even a transaction as small as 4 grains. Well, that's 4 grains up there. Okay. I don't know how much 4 grains is. Probably about $12. I'm only guessing. Is rewarded too. See the chart above, which I have just gone up there. If you do not complete a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done so you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or your TBC leader. Complete your transaction today. Contact me. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards. And I'm a broadcaster. I get the maximum cookie rewards for doing a 30-minute broadcast to the rest of the TBC community. A 30-minute broadcast, if my broadcast is approved by admin, 1 million cookies is quite a lot of money. And money terms, it's about $90,000. That's what that's worth. And there are 10 send button meetings a week. Each one, if you're a broadcaster, each one is worth $1 million. So if you go to see the whole 10, there's 10 million free cookies you have. But if you're not a broadcaster and you go and see the 10, well, that's 10,000 free cookies to you. Better than nothing. Okay, here's how our growth's been going over the last year plus. And then all of a sudden, we've just come to this month here. Okay? This is the 1st of July. Or August, sorry. And we just shot straight up. Look, 52,000 in that growth. 52,500 in that growth of that. How's that? And down towards the end here, down here, based on the lack of revenue coming within the early part of September, I believe we have failed to cement in the growth that came from admin credits during the month of August. The problem with admin credits is that the new member hasn't put skin in the game. This is the same problem with anything that is free. People have difficulty appreciating something they got for free. Yeah, I found that out too. You know, folks, I found it's hard to give something that is free. I found that very hard to give away something free. But if they wanted to pay for it, oh man, people just flock to you. But when they have to pay for something out of their own pocket, they will protect the value of that item with their life. So I strongly suggest that you just don't give away admin credits without getting an upfront commitment from them first. I'd like all the hosts to open up and read the entire article. Yeah, I wonder if the host got it. That's the article there. Well, folks, today I only did completed the whole blog. It's pretty much the same to every week, but it must be read out so the new ones understand what is happening in TBC. But to fully understand everything that's going in TBC, they need, or their sponsor needs, to show their recruits where to go for all the information they require, which is the blog. Okay, which is the blog. So I'd like to stop sharing. Okay, and I'd like to thank all of those who may come to watch my live broadcast. Be same time tomorrow afternoon, and have a good afternoon like it is in New Zealand right now. She is 3 minutes past 4 in the afternoon, and wherever country you're in, you know, have a great day or great evening, great morning, great afternoon, and go in peace. Right, where are we? I'm going to stop.